Okay, the scenario goes like this. I have a wire that's 104 centimeter. I want to bend into a trapezium with these variables. So what x and y value can I have such that the area will be a maximum? So sometimes you can bend the thing into this shape, right? As long as it's still 104 cm, I will accept it. So which one has a bigger area? So I got different sizes. So this is a very, very practical real-world problem. Of course, no one is going to bend a wire to a trapezium, but a lot of real-world engineering problems start with this. So how do I find the area of a trapezium? Half A plus B times H. What do you realize? Immediately that I don't have a H. So your mind will be thinking, I need a H. And the next question is, how do I get the H? Now this question is very unique. Okay, so this one you must listen up. It only works because this is the same length. So what do you understand about these two lengths here? Yes, it only works like that. Because these two are the same length. These two blue arrow also same length. And I can solve this, otherwise cannot solve one. All right, we must use other methods. The whole length is 6x plus y. How do I just find one part of this? Very fast, 6x plus y. Take away the y, right? But there are two sides. So I got to divide by 2. So straight away, Wenxuan says it's 3x. Yeah. So if I write 3x here, means this one also 3x. Now how do I find the height then? Okay, we are going to start on the question already. Yeah, they are the same because these two are congruent triangles. No, they're not similar triangle. How do I find the height? Yes, Pythagoras theorem, come on. All right, so Pythagoras theorem states that c square equals to a square plus h square. So I bring this over. H square equals to? Is it 2x square? Is it 4x square? Yeah, it's 16x square. Okay, this is 25 and this is 9. So 25x square minus 9x square is 16x square. So your h is simply 4x. For your Emacs, always write down whatever you have found out. Please write on the diagram. If there's space, please do this. Okay, I found h. Now I need to find the area. So step 1, let's find the area. Area formula is, yeah, there's a song. You want to hear the song?
Yes, yes, please.
Pop goes the wizard, you know. Half the sum of the parallel sides and times the height between them and half the sum of the parallel sides. And then times the height between them. Yeah. Sphere I don't have. Sphere the formula given in the formula sheet.
Songwriter.
No. Okay. So add the two lengths, 6x plus y plus another y times the height between them, and I will have 6x plus 2y. Okay, I do slowly. Cancel become 2x. And I don't want to do anymore. I stop here first. I don't want to expand it because I got the y inside that I don't want. Okay, so now the last job is to get rid of the y. Because the questions has no y inside. Remember our homework two lessons ago? We need to get rid of the y. There's one thing we haven't used yet for the whole question. Anyone be able to spot what have not we used yet? Yeah, we have not used 104. I'll be very sad if you cannot spot this. We have not used this before, so let's use it. So the parameter 104, this is the parameter. Yeah, actually I write down slowly for you lah. Actually you can do mentally one, but for your sake, I write down slowly for you. Okay? So 104 equals to 16x plus 2y. Yeah, simultaneous. So we remove the y by making y the subject. So y is equals to 104 minus 16x, everything divided by 2. And I will have 52 minus 8x. Okay, the question obviously one area, right? A. And obviously we have to sub in here. So sub in area equals to 6x plus 2 of the y's. Then later multiply by 2x. Okay. Please do the bottommost bracket first. Do the bracket first. I will have 6x plus 104 minus 16x. Then later multiply by 2x. I will have 104 minus 10x. Now I will multiply the 2x. And before I multiply, check the answer will be the same as this. Okay, and obviously it is the same. Please check because I'm not really doing that. I'm actually copying the answer only. Because I may not have any more time in exam to redo the whole question. So I just make sure it's like that. If it's not like that, then I annotate later, I'll come back. Usually I will put a pencil mark, a circle the question, I'll come back again. But meanwhile, I'll just transfer the answer over. Why? Because I need to do the next part. O-level, you got no time to redo the whole question. So I just move on first. Find the value of x and y when it's a maximum. Let's rephrase the question. When something is maximum, what must we do? dy dx equals to 0. In this case, it is not dy dx. It is actually dA, very good, dx. Then we will have 208 minus 40x. And I want this to be equal to 0. Now, usually for mathematics, we tell you not to write in one straight line with two equal signs inside. But for dy dx, it's clearer to write like this, only for dy dx. But for Emax, please don't do this. One straight line inside got 20 equal sign. Don't like that. Only supposed to have one equal sign. Did I make a mistake? Why I differentiate? 208. Bring down the power minus 1. Bring down the power minus 1. So I left with this. I differentiated. Okay, now I need it to be equal to 0 because I'm finding the maximum, minimum turning point. And I will have 208 equals to 40x. X equals to 5.2. I need to find the y. Let's find something with a y inside. Then this one. There's a y here. So just submit here. I need the y. So y equals to 52 minus 8x. The new x now. And y equals to 10.4. So for the area, it was this equation. dA dx is this equation. So d2a over dx squared. Everyone please look here. If there's a variable here, right? You just, sorry, this is a y. Okay, if there's a variable here, you have to sub it in. But there's no variable here, right? So d2a dx squared is less than 0. So it is a maximum. You differentiate this again. Constant becomes 0. Bring down the power minus 1. It will become negative 40. Again, there's no variable. If there's a variable, please sub in x is 5.2 into the variable, check whether it's less than 0 or more than 0, maximum or minimum. Okay, and that concludes that the area is a maximum, even though they told you it's a maximum. That one is to find the maximum point. This is to test if it's maximum point. If there are 2 points, right, you got to test 2 points and see whether which one maximum, which one minimum. Okay, Jacob, can you help me please?